G'day folks, here we are once again. Today we're on the beautiful Logan River chasing mud crabs. Now the bait we're using today, I pick up my chicken frames from Foodworks, two of them for just under $2. They're a really cheap alternative for a good mud crab bait. And also mullet. Now I caught these ones in the cast net, but you can buy them from any BCF or good tackle store. The pots I'm using today, just a conventional pot. These ones in particular have got a built-in bait keeper in them, which is really good. So all you have to do, undo your strap, and there's your bait right there. It's really easy to load and unload. Now just remember guys, when crabbing in Queensland, you have to have your name on your pot and also on your float. I run 2 floats purely because if there's big currents, less chance of it actually getting pulled down underneath the water. So let's go see if we can get a good feed of muddies. Alright guys, we've just pulled up to this mud bank here. It's quite a steep mud bank, and I'll get my cameraman to pan around. Now this hole in this mud bank, it's an old mud crab hole. There's nothing in it, there's no fresh mud outside this hole, but this is one good thing to look for when chasing mud crabs. Just have a look along your steep banks, have a look for these holes, and if there's fresh mud on the edge of these holes, you know there's a big male buck up in these holes. And when you drop your pots out the front of their holes at the low tide, as the tide's coming up, he'll smell the bait, come out of his hole, and hopefully go into your pot. So remember, keep an eye out for these holes. Alright guys, we've arrived at our first spot I've chosen to drop the pots. Now the reason why I've chosen this particular spot is, just over here, we've got a nice creek or drain as another word for it. And we're in about 2.4 metres of water. So it's a perfect place to place one of my pots. So I'll get in a bit better position. Bung the pot over. Alright guys, it's only been about 3 hours, but I mentioned at the bit to check these pots, so I've just got to the first pot, pulling her in, see what we've got. Got at least 2 nice legal bucks in there. I'll shake them out. Get out the trusty crab measurer. As you can see, this fella's well and truly legal. He goes in the pot. Our second one, yep, look at that, well and truly legal. Okay. There's 2 legal bucks out of that one pot. As you can see, he's a buck, but too small. Goes back to the drink. Just remember guys, in Queensland, mud crabs have got a legal limit of 15 centimetres across the carapace. That's the most outer point to the most outer point of the crab's back. And a take possession of 10. Follow the rules, you'll be right. Alrighty guys, let's get into our second pot here. This is that one in that drain I first put in, mouth that drain. Unfortunately in this pot, as you can see, all very small crabs. So what I like to do with these ones is I like to go away from where we're crabbing and put them on the other side of the river. I like to get them away from the area we're crabbing so these crabs don't go back into the same pot. So I'll get rid of these crabs. Yep. There we go. And once again, I'll actually go back over and put these crab pots back where I got them from. Alright guys, got to our third pot. Here I've got one legal buck in there and a lot of small crab. I like to zip tie my hooks into place so no one else can share my catch as easily as having no zip tie there at all. There you have it. I'll put the measuring stick on it. As you can see, he's legal. So we've got another one for the pot. Once again, I will take these smaller crabs into the deeper water just to get rid of them. Guys, up to our fourth pot. This one I put a little bit deeper water, put it about 3 meters. Yeah, got one buck in there. He may be legal. Just legal, I mean just. Like he's probably about a mil oversized. So we'll still keep him, he's still good for a feed. Alright guys, this pot we got here is actually from your Poon crabbing gear or your Poon crab pots. One of my good mates actually bought it for me for a birthday present. And it's a good bit of gear this. It's actually very easy to put this pot together. They've all got the arms permanently fixed on and just as simple as clipping them together. And these also have got the bait net built into them, which is a great idea as well. Alright, we'll get this one back into the water. Alright guys, it's been another couple of hours. It's getting close to the top of the tide now. So we're going to start our second run and get into checking these pots, see if we can't get some more muddy for you guys to view. And the first pot now. Yep, we got one more legal buck in there, and the rest are under. Well and truly legal. Alright guys, it's coming up onto our second pot now. Oh yeah, look at that. There's 4 nice legal bucks in that. I'll tip them out so they're a bit easier to get. A little far away. Yep. These are definitely legal. This fella's well and truly legal. Okay. Yep, well and truly. That's a nice crab. That is a beautiful crab, that one. Well and truly legal. And we got one more. He's legal also. That was full good crab out of that pot. What more could you want? Alright guys, we launched the Carbrook boat ramp at the bottom of the tide this morning. We're headed up to the mouth of the river and dropped 8 pots. We crabbed the whole of the incoming tide, checking the pots twice at our 3-hour intervals. Now just remember, when you're chasing mud crabs in Queensland, you have a size limit of 15 centimetres across the carapace and a limit of 10 per person. Now we had 2 people aboard today, so we've got our bag limit. We've got our 20 mud crabs. Now you cannot be disappointed with that. Now just remember, incoming tide's the best, and follow the rules. Cheers, until next time, good luck.